This is how to do a boat show stand. Hi, I'm Toby Hodges. We are on the Solaris stand, of course, the Sea of Glass, the Italian stallions here at Dusseldorf Boat Show in Germany. And this, the world premiere for the Solaris 55. So the original 55 Acebal design was 2007. They built 34 of those, and now here we are, 2025. This is hull number 2 to launch. The first one went to Hong Kong, and yeah, this one it's going to go to stay in the Mediterranean this year, and then maybe to the Caribbean. Anyway, design-wise, still Acebal, but it's a bit wider. And it's a bit more voluminous throughout, basically. A bit more sail area, a bit wider, a little bit heavier as well, a little bit costlier. But I'll take you through a quick tour of it now. And then we hope to bring you a sail trial on this boat, to go to the Acebal yard and sail this one when it launches this spring. So yeah, chain locker up here. And then you can see just how tall. Well, I think, tell you what, I'll take you down there to show you how tall, because the freeboard on this boat is something else, and we'll see that when we go inside. But you can appreciate when I get right in here, and I still got 4 inches above my head, and I'm 5'10", that this is a big area. And this can obviously be a skipper cabin too. So around 20% of the original 55 owners took a skipper cabin. The rest are just owner operated, as is this boat. And that there is one of Harken's CLR pop-up windlasses there. So you push a button and it comes out of the deck and help you with the mooring lines. Lovely flush foredeck area with those Solomar hatches. And the teak deck, making this look like a big yacht as well, which it does, obviously, with no mast in it. Otherwise, the differences aren't huge over the other 55, but you feel it in the volume, and you feel it in the freeboard, the headroom, and you feel it back here as well. So a main difference is that they've got the tender garage in here fore and aft, and they've also been able to incorporate this proper stair down onto that big swim platform, and to get at that tender garage. That means you can fit a 2.7 by 1.4 meter long dinghy in the tender garage, and that means by putting it in fore and aft rather than athwartships, you get 2 bigger aft cabins, both with their own heads and shower area, so both proper en suites. And maybe if I stand up on this aft quarter helmsman's seat, you get a bit of appreciation of the beam back here. 5 meters, and see how that beam is carried from midships right the way aft here. So yeah, a beamy, powerful yacht. I mean, classic Mediterranean performance cruiser. Otherwise, yeah, not too many differences or surprises on deck. This one, single point main on it. Winch, the running rigging and sheets led to these 2 powered winches each side. And then a spacious, it looks extra spacious. This one doesn't have the optional cockpit tables in there, but you can have twin tables which would come each side of this life raft locker in the center. Little bit of combing here and some nice long comfy cushions, and that, yeah, the actual tender garage is slightly offset to one side, not that you would notice that from there. And then we can drop down into, all the way down here into a sizable interior for a 55 footer. So I can just about reach the headlining here. And I asked, is the freeboard much higher? Because obviously what it will look like on the water than the 8-year-old original one, and apparently not. It's the same, and what Acebal's done with this, the design, Argentinian designer, rather than have a traditional shear line on the 55, this has got more of a reverse shear look. Anyway, Italian styled, Italian designed interior. Very, very nicely done too. And I'll keep this short, don't want to show, we're not going to go into all the lockers and everything like that, because as I say, we'll hope to do a boat test on this one soon. I can't open up the engine bay at the moment, it's locked down. To stop people doing that, walking around the show, so you can see also, as well as that, you've got big doors here into the machinery area. The actual genset and tank size is larger on this as well than the older boat. So this is the slightly smaller of the two aft cabins, double here with a slightly shorter ensuite heads and shower, or vice versa. And then you'll notice on the other side that is extended to the nav station there, so you get that extra space. And also the option 4, again access into the engine bay there, option 4, this split berth with one of those berths slightly raised. But you can see in here, this one a bit more spacious, shower area. Not many other options, you know, it's a 3+3 layout, but you can have these armchairs instead of a sofa berth on that starboard side. It is very nicely done. It's a very appealing, light and bright. There's a lot more glazing, natural light coming into this as well. Still get a proper chart table area. And it's very wide, as I say, it's both wide and tall. And then forward, your option is to have a central owner's berth in the owner's cabin or an offset one. Loads of stowage in here. As I said, I won't open anything, I'll show you this one. Just give you an idea of that. And it looks to be very nicely finished as well. Still loads of headroom up here. So this is a 23-ton displacement yacht. Solaris built 54 yachts last year. They've really increased their yard massively in Aquileia, and yeah, this one from here downwards in their range goes on a production run, so it moves along the production run, so they can build these boats in about 8 weeks. The cost has gone up, as I say, over the original 55, so this starts at around 1.1 million ex-tax, I think, but I'll put the pricing along with the specs in a slide after this. Draft wise, 3 options from 3 meters down to 2.35 meters, I think. Hope you enjoyed the quick tour, and I hope to bring you a sailing one from Dusseldorf. See you next time.